In this video, I'm going to be going over the pros and cons of distro hopping. The cons of distro hopping: time consuming, very time consuming. It's a lot of work to get everything set up the way you like it. It's a lot of research to get everything set up the way you like it. You have to play tech support with yourself to get everything set up the way you like it. And it takes a lot of time to reinstall your Steam video games. Pros of distro hopping: constantly challenging yourself. A good Linux user always constantly challenges himself to learn new things. 2, constantly sharpening and honing your tech support skills, even if it's by yourself. A good Linux user is constantly honing and practicing his tech support skills, even if it's only by himself. Creating individual internet accounts with each distro. A good practice when you distro hop is to create an individual internet account for each distro you hop to, so you can create profiles and forums on forums and video content sites, so you can document the problems and solutions you encounter. Creating video content profiles dedicated to each distro you hop to. A very good practice when you distro hop is to create video content profiles and websites on websites like YouTube, Rumble, and BitChute, whatever, whenever you are documenting, and documenting all the solutions and changes you make to the distro to set it up the way you like. Creating forum accounts to ask questions on the distros you hop to. When you hop to a new distro, expect a lot of technical issues and problems to work through. And a very good practice is to create profiles on forum websites like Reddit or forums dedicated to a specific distro. For example, the Linux Mint has its own dedicated Linux Mint forums that you can use as a resource. Creating these forum accounts for each profile is a very good way to ask questions and document solutions that you find in each particular Linux distro. Testing out your virtual machine skills by testing a distro on a virtual machine. It's good practice that before you distro hop and install a distro on your bare metal machine, that you actually take time and effort to test it out on a virtual machine first. Doing this keeps your virtual machine skills sharp, if you don't normally use a virtual machine for any other purpose. Reformatting your computer every now and then is good security practice. In case your computer has a virus or malware or something you don't know about, it's always good security practice to reformat and wipe your current systems every now and then to wipe any compromised software along with it. Learning to back up and restore your data regardless of an operating system. It's a good idea to It's a very good idea to learn and know how to store and restore all of your data independent of your operating system. Whether that is an external drive or flashing your files with TimeShift and uploading it to a cloud service, it's always a good idea to practice independent data retention techniques. Keeping your reformatting skills sharp. It's a very good idea to keep your reformatting skills sharp in case you need to use them when you're not expecting to. Keeping your bootable device creation skills sharp. It's also a good idea to keep your bootable device creation skills sharp when it comes to making a bootable device in case you ever needed to make a bootable device when you were not expecting to. So those are the pros and cons of distro hopping.